Next on $1 Million Contractor.
All right, boys, rocking and rolling.
My team and I, we're gonna transform this plain white box into the ultimate bachelor pad.
It's gonna be very cool.
My shop is making some beautiful custom millwork, and we're putting in a top-of-the-line kitchen.
Frankie, when are the appliances coming?
It's not gonna be smooth sailing.
Steve is gonna freak out.
What?
I don't know. I'm leaving.
But in the end, I guarantee it will be perfect.
Welcome to New York, home to some of the most exclusive property in the world. When high-end homeowners need renovations, they call me. I'm working in apartments that are worth $10, $15, $20 million.
We're very happy.
My father opened shop as a cabinet maker in the 70s. He trained me to become a master craftsman since the age of 12.
And I love you more than anything in this world.
Since then, I've transformed his business into New York City's premier contracting company.
Guys, let's do it. Rock and roll.
These are $1 million projects,
I want it to be perfect.
but we run into challenges just like any other renovation.
This is gonna be a total freaking nightmare disaster.
Luckily, I've got the best team around.
Your man.
There's my shop architect, Jonathan.
I hope this thing works. I hope it works.
Frank, he keeps my projects on time and on budget.
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
And me, I'm Steve Fanuka, the boss. Now let's get to work.
At any given time, I can be working on 10 to 20 projects. You always have to be thinking about it. If you think you're gonna go home at 5 o'clock and not think about it till tomorrow morning, don't be a contractor. Right now, I'm heading over to Greenwich Village, where I'm working on a $10 million apartment.
The client has done really well in consulting, and now he's paying me to trick this place out and make it the ultimate bachelor pad.
The painters are coming along.
Yeah, they are.
So, looks like we have some progress.
But definitely more progress upstairs than down.
We're meeting with Eric Kohler Inc., the interior designers. Purpose is to keep this job moving because we are now in our 3rd month here. We've got quite a bit to do. We've got a lot of walnut, we got a lot of bronze. We have so many different materials and textures playing into this that this is really gonna be a special apartment. Let's go into the kitchen. We're putting in a top-of-the-line chef's kitchen, complete with walnut cabinetry. All right, upstairs. Upstairs in the master suite, they'll be beautiful Macassar ebony cabinetry and paneling. We have about 10 weeks from now that we have to finish this place. Not a lot of drama yet. I'm hoping to avoid the drama, and I'm just hoping to get this place fab, done on time, within budget.
For the home theater, we'll be fabricating a giant floor-to-ceiling door with walnut slats that will act as a room divider when the client wants to darken the room and watch a movie.
Door that goes ceiling to floor, it's gonna rest in its open position at this face, and then when it's shut, it'll shut this way.
We're not even gonna call it a door. I'm gonna call it a wall that opens and closes because it's so big.
Problem is, we can't get it up here.
They have to build it in like 3 pieces and then assemble them together here.
But that's just another thorn in my side. It's just
As the project moves forward, there's always issues that come up. If we're having a problem with how to execute a certain element of a design, Steven's will be able to evaluate it quickly and help us to figure out what the best solution would be.
We have a lot of work in store for us, but it's gonna look great. I have one hell of a challenge out there. I gotta make these pieces of wood, assemble them together, and create a partition wall. It's gotta open, close, not warp, not fall off its hinges. How many pieces of wood am I looking at here?
The door, you have probably about 400 pieces within itself.
It's 9 by 10, gotta get in the elevator.
Yeah, it has to be assembled on site, yep.
That's a giant puzzle.
Each individual slat is handmade. So what we did was we notched it out so we can insert these slats into the door. Once the slats are attached to the outer skin of the door, we can start assembling the pieces. You gonna put this piece together now?
Yeah.
The interior structure of the door looks like this, and the reason that the pieces are cut out is we have to eliminate as much weight as possible. But we do need something for the outer skin to adhere to so that the door itself doesn't warp.
Coming up, Frank takes charge of the kitchen.
Are you telling me we have a finished cabinet and it's too big?
Yes, sir.
Watch your fingers.
And that door, it's turning out to be a real nightmare.
Steve is gonna freak out.